Foal and Filly Fair translates to baby and girl fair. So basically the same audience as what we're watching now.
Just because the attendees are young doesn't mean they don't deserve my very best creative work.
Rarity, sweet summer child, just look at what the youngins are watching on YouTube these days.
This puppet theater is going to be the talk of the Foal and Filly Fair.
Gee, this Foal and Filly Fair must be a pretty big event. Too big to ever actually show on screen even. Both problems with the puppet theater are easily fixed. Simply remove the rear legs and flowers. Of course, that's not possible because then the episode wouldn't exist. These possessed wings. Spike hunts for a vague magical solution all on his own instead of just asking his best friend and guardian who happens to be a bona fide expert on magic.
It's not who.
The who joke is almost as unfunny and repetitive as a that joke is almost as unfunny and repetitive as reference. Ladder hung from invisible rail. It also phases through these books.
Come on, help a dragon out.
Why do you have to make everything about race, Spike? Spike just happens to pull on the book, which just happens to activate the passageway. But the real sin is that he felt the need to take a closer look at this book, which is clearly visible without removing it from the shelf. Assuming, of course, the books actually have covers in-universe, because if not, this is a 3-in-1 sin. Better get a punch in that sin card, Spike, you're due for a freebie. That's a cool trick, Spike, but the lock wasn't doing anything anyway. Why would Celestia and Luna have this book in such a giant room to contain it? Don't they have a better location to protect dangerous magic? The book's binding constantly swaps sides throughout the episode.
If I wasn't supposed to have it, it wouldn't be so easy to get.
Spike watches a lot of movies online.
Inspiration, manifestation.
Roll credits. This bell is decoration only. Rarity actually thinks casting a random spell from a scary-looking book given to her by Spike of all people is a good idea. Does she not remember the last time some pony used a random spell before knowing what it did? The cart's wheels are on the wrong side. Picking it up to move it around would result in it digging into the ground. Cheerly begins to roll up this banner, but then freezes and doesn't move at all.
Perhaps I should keep it just a scooch longer.
Rarity pronounces scotch as scooch and hopes no pony notices.
My fall line for the next 15 seasons!
19 seasons and a movie. Rarity wants to keep her dark magic a secret, which is why she's standing right behind Fluttershy, where she's bound to be seen. Rarity's ladylike beatboxing. What were these Earth ponies going to do with the spoons anyway? These ponies are either teleported far away or deleted from existence. In either event, there's a chance Rarity just committed murder.
That outfit, I thought for sure
What? This? I just wanted to try out a new look.
Twilight falling for this is no sin of her own, but rather for Spike.
Have you seen any ponies suspicious around?
What about that one rude unicorn we've never seen before and apparently don't even know by name? He should be suspect number 1 if he's not already. If he is already, then he's been falsely accused. Sin counter always wins.
The gazebo has been turned into solid crystal.
What gazebo? You mean town hall? The multi-story enclosed structure not at all fitting the definition of a gazebo?
And 2 ponies are now trapped inside its walls.
It would be 3 ponies, but I was on break and totally not neglecting my work there. Spike uses the golden road to determine which way she went, but she couldn't have gone anywhere without retroactively making the ground Spike was standing on golden. Rarity completely forgets to question why Aloysius is flying around her like this, or to question why Spike is clearly swallowing a book-shaped object right in front of her.
Go by chariot! Or as everyone will soon be calling them, Rariot!
Step 1. Be consumed by an evil entity that completely changes who you are. Step 2. File for trademarks.
Transform by my creative vision!
Never underestimate the power of Rarity's creative vision! The moral is sound. Rarity's curse/possession is lifted when Spike ceases the empty compliments and tells her the truth. But in execution, this raises so many questions. Why wasn't it lifted when other true words were spoken? Had this occurred in any other situation, how could they have gotten free? Yeah, because all of this is Spike's fault. Not Rarity, who actually caused all the trouble. Maybe she was being controlled by something, but no pony made her cast the spell in the first place.
Princess Cadence and Princess Luna have much better things to do than help me clean up Ponyville!
Except Princess Celestia. She just didn't feel like helping.
Do you have any idea how hard it was to reverse that much dark magic?
The least reversible of magic is, of course, Dirk magic. That's right, we've made fun of both Tabitha St. Germain and Tara Strong today. No one's going to watch CinemareSins after this.
You don't look so good. What? I'm just being honest.
We have to wait another 64 episodes before we learn the pitfalls of being too honest.
No, it doesn't travel. Oh, there's no room for my puppets.